Wow. Very good. It's good. This is one thing that we have to learn right now. You know, this is a premature. This thing happened because the mother was not 6 months. That was what I was talking about, the patients. The mother was not 6 months before it has been crossed, because I didn't separate them quickly. I didn't separate them. When you came, I was telling some this animal has to give birth today. Yeah. So I was checking them to see those who give birth today. This animal was not 6 months before I crossed it. It was 4 months, and they were together before I realized the brother has crossed it, so it is already inbreeding.
Alright, so welcome back to another exciting family week in Ghana. So this is the first time seeing me. My name is Charles Senchi. I'm a task consultant and I'm passionate about farming. So here on the channel we talk about farming in Ghana. So yeah, we are still on the grass cutter series. We are still on Mr. Dominic's farm. We are here to look at inbreeding. So in my previous video I showed you the effect of inbreeding and most of you fell in love with it. Mr. Dominic really could attest that people kept calling him, asking more questions about inbreeding and how to prevent it. So we are here to get that information for you guys so you can learn about it. So before we get into the video, hit that button to subscribe, put the notification on to get regular updates when I drop a new video, and please drop a thumbs up onto the video. Without much ado, let's get into the video. So Mr. Dominic, inbreeding in grass cutter farming. So the last time, as I said, we did a practical example where you showed us one that they gave birth fresh and all the children died. I think there were 5 or so. Yes. So today, what's inbreeding for those who don't know about it, and how can it be prevented?
Thank you so much. Yeah, inbreeding is one of the dangerous key, one of the dangerous things that can even close down your whole farm. Yeah. You can lose all the animals within a short time, and you will be thinking maybe a demon has attacked your farm. No, you see yourself who didn't put your things in order. Yeah, it's very important that we have to avoid inbreeding. So when we talk about inbreeding, a lot of people may say, what is the inbreeding? Yeah. Inbreeding is just breeding within, using animals that are closely related to cross each other. Yeah, to cross each other.
So like let's say a brother and a sister.
A brother and a sister, a father and a daughter, a son and a mother. Okay. Yeah, and even like that. So that if you don't know, and you that can happen in your farm. You see, the whole thing is sometimes they will not start dying the same day. Okay. Sometimes they can even grow. The animals can still be growing even after 6 months. See that they start dying.
Wow.
Some they will give birth and the babies will die. Some of them they will also give birth within the period of 1 week to 1 month. The babies will die. Some can also survive, but they become a sickle cell animals. Wow. So no matter what you do, somebody will say, okay, we'll give them some food. No matter the good food you give them, a sickler is still a sickler. No matter how you give them a good food, even though it will help them in some way, but it still remains a sickler. And we have to avoid it. We have to avoid it. So inbreeding is very, very dangerous. If you don't use your male father to cross a son, or to cross a daughter, you don't use your mother, you don't use a son to cross a mother, siblings. No. That is something that we have to avoid totally, because you will not feel it now, because this grass cutter business is a long-term business. So when you start, maybe 6 months and you will not see any reaction, but maybe 1 year time, you start regretting, you start sweating. The mistake, yes, they be dying every day. And grass cutter is something that if one die, you feel it. Grass cutter is not like a chicken. A poultry farm, when one small one die, maybe you lose like only 5 cities or 10 cities. But when you lose one grass cutter, you are losing money.
So if they've grown 6 months to a year.
Imagine maybe one day you come to your farm and maybe 3 of your animals die, 4 of them die. Sometimes you come and then 10 just die that same day. Wow. 10 grass cutter is this small money. Almost 1,500. You see, so it's something that we have to avoid. Inbreeding is something we have to avoid. And how do we avoid it? It's checking record. Okay. You have to take a proper record. You know the animal that give birth to this one. When you come to my farm, you see this chef here. Okay.
The boards.
Yes.
These like white boards here.
Yeah. you see this the male. This male is rolling this line. So this male has crossed 1, 2, 3, 4 females here.
Oh, okay.
This one male,
The job of
yes, has crossed 4 females here. So these 4 females, when they give birth, I know they are all the same father.
Okay.
So this one, when I'm weaning them, I take the males to the next line. Another man has crossed there. So these one's children, the males will go there,
Okay.
then the females will come here. So we change it. You see?
I get you.
Yes.
Well, if you don't say it, some of us will come.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why you are telling me when I group all this, how will I know
Avoid
that?
your
Yes.
inbreeding and stuff.
Yeah, because I know these males and these females. So the children of this male will go here. The children of another female will come. So another female, another male, they come together. So in case they even cross themselves, it's not inbreeding.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you are getting
Yeah,
my
it
point.
makes sense. I get it.
Yes. So you have to avoid inbreeding. Take a record of it. Know the history of the animals. Take a record of it and then know. Don't do that. So to avoid it, another way of avoiding it is, first we believe that grass cutters, they come on heat. They come on first heat when they are 6 months.
Okay.
But now the system has changed. You see a 3-month grass cutter who will come on heat. I'm telling you. 4-month grass cutters will come on heat. That was what happened to that animal in the previous video.
when they cross and okay.
I always leave them when they are 5 months, then I separate them.
Okay.
Then when the 6 months, then I now find a male that I used to cross them. But now when you group them like Hamatan season like this and you group all of them like this, because you see 3 months, they start crossing
each other.
If you didn't take time, because they start crossing. So
the animals are funnier even than human beings.
So if you didn't do the arrangement, you didn't take this male and female and then you put them nicely together, before they start crossing. Yeah. By the time you come to realize that okay, now I want to separate them and then I'll use it for crossing, the animal has already been crossed. Yeah. Some, it can be possible that the male, when the male is 4 months, sometimes some of them, their sperm is not mature to impregnate or to cause the female to come
give birth.
Yeah. But some too, before realize, 4 months grass, that's sperm is so strong to impregnate the female. Yes. So if you are lucky and then maybe the male is not mature enough, the sperm is not mature enough, that one it will cross all right. Yeah. It will cross it all right, but the female will not conceive. Yes. Okay. So the system is changing. I'm telling you. First, that's when they are 6 months they come on it. For 5 months they come on it. But now 3 months they'll come on it. 4 months they come on it. Yes, you see them 4 months they come on it.
That's nice. That's nice.
So to avoid your inbreeding, you have to make sure when you are weaning them, if you are weaning them, you put females in one room. Okay. Males in one room. But in doing this Hamatan system that we are advising people to group them together. Yeah. If you want to group them together, don't put a mother at the same mother, male and female in the same cage. Maybe like this mother has given birth, then I just leave all of them. No. You take this one, the female, then you take another from another line, yeah, the male, then you put them together. You see? Okay. So you put the male and the female together and they are there. And then
in case they
cross each other,
at least it's not inbreeding.
It's not inbreeding.
Okay. Yes. It makes sense. It makes sense. Because you see most people, I think record keeping is one of the main things that are supposed to have. Yes. Without that, you just mess up your whole farm.
Yes. You have to keep a record. You have to keep a record. Everything that happens in your farm every day, you have to put that in there. Yeah. Especially those who can write. Those who cannot write, at least put some mark. Sometimes, those who cannot write, you have some spray. Identification spray. You can spray some of them, the animals, you can spray some small sprays.
Oh, okay, so you use to identify?
Yes. And some people they use solo tape, the paper tape. They use it, they take the mark it. They take some small tape, around something, then they mark the tail. They take the tail small like this.
Oh, okay, then they, okay.
Yeah, they take masking tape or those things, then they tape it like that. And then they know, all those that are having that tape, they know they are from this line. And then, so people have a lot of way of
I think there are different ways of keeping your records.
Some people they cut the part of the ear small for the animals. Yeah, those who cannot write. There are some people they can't write, but they are very smart. They know what to do to then identify their animals. So you have to identify your animals Even some people give the animals name. Then they give them name, this and this, and then they know. So there's so many ways you can.
Well, I guess there's no strict formula of how to keep records. What works for you that you can use to identify them?
Yes. You see, when we want to put a strict listen, you know, this is a family. And if you want to talk about everything writing, there's somebody who cannot write. So that means the person cannot do grass cutter. No, the person can do it. But he's also having his way to keep his record.
Yeah.
So people even cut the fingernails. The fingernails, they cut some particular one. If it is the first one, all those from this particular female or this particular male, they cut the first one. The one from the other one, they cut the second one. So if they see the fingernail, they see that this is the second, they know it's from here.
Yeah.
So if you go to a lot of farms, everybody have this way of keeping record. But for those who can write, it is the best way. Is just write it. You get some book. Have my record book. You have your book. You write it down. Then you have your task and those things just close to it. You write the dates and some few things down. Then if you come, you just see and then you know that okay, this is white C that's giving birth on the 15th of. Then you check and then you just go on and. So everybody have his way of keeping the records. But it's very important to keep record to avoid inbreeding. Yes. Okay. And one thing is also try, no matter how many your animals are, try buy males. I always buy males from people. So you
introduce more people.
Yes.
More
and I have some farmers that we do swapping. Sometimes people come here. If I come to your farm and I see that your breed is good, I swap with you. Because I can't give you my good breed and you give me a nasty breed. No. Yeah. So if you want us to swap your animals, I come to your farm first. I don't believe in pictures. People will send me a picture and then it will look nice. If you go, no. So I will take my time. I will go to your farm. I will see the animal. If I like your breed and I like the setup, I check the record and the background of that animal. And then I can give you my male. I also take your male. Then we used to do our crossing. So you can change it. Yeah, we have people that we swap with. Then I go out, I buy males. I take males from the other farm. I take it from the other room. I bring them. And then we do the crossing to avoid inbreeding.
That's nice. So I think we would end the video here on inbreeding. So if you want to prevent inbreeding, I think one of the main key topics or points from this video is make sure your record keeping is very important.
Very important, yes.
Keep strict records of what you do to avoid all of this. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Dominic.
Thank you too.
So as we end this video, kindly hit on the red button to subscribe, put on the notification on to get regular updates as when I drop a new video. And please drop a thumbs up onto the video as well. Alright, catch you in the next one. Peace out.